It's in the game.
representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Smith start with a throw here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
Second and inches at the 28-yard line.
Smith start with a throw here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now here's a look at his production from last week. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
Hey, we go. 390%. 10%.
Smith in the pistol. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
10%.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Complete beyond the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
The 31-yard line.
Smith yet again. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. The coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
And again, it's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, here we go, hey. Check 58.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Hauled in down the sideline. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 23
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a first and 10 inside of enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Smith's going to throw again. Finds him over the middle. He dodged the tackle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one.
14 more yards.
And that's a Vegas first down.
Another
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
At the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
2 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the second or third catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
First and 10 at the
Raiders and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. On first down, here's Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
For a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, Smith to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Try getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
13X. Here we go, hey.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
6 makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's caught for the first. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Gets this one to Myers. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 23.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. He's now up to 7 catches in this first half. Quite the pace that he set for himself. Let's see if he can keep this up and just how many catches he can haul in before this one's over. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Smith to the air now. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're going to have to evaluate things. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Smith on first down. This will be caught by Adams. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
It's a pickup of 3.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 2nd down now. They need 7. And go play fake here with Smith. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They still have access to a pair of timeouts, a little time left as well, so points very much in play here. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Trying to come back out. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Smith on first down. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30. Working now from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing on third, Smith. He has the first over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Smith's going to throw again. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
And again, it's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Smith yet again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. On first down, here's Smith. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. And his torrid pace has not stopped so far in the opening half of this season. He's already up to 50 catches on the year. And I think we can say that triple digits on the season becoming less of a dream and much more of an expectation with the way that he is playing. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Here's Smith. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Again, it's Smith to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal Got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
A 6-yard pickup.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
All the left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and...
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Here we go.
1st down, Smith to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Benjamin Morrison.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders losing by 9. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
25 more yards. That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10.
Smith on 1st down.
6-yard line.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
From the red. Who knew who that final pass was going to go to? That entire drive really... So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take.
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been. The Pats offense about set to go to work. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout. He had the golden hands a week ago. Double-digit catches. Pretty impressive.
Pretty impressive indeed, because you put up those kind of numbers against an NFL defense. What's that old line that they like to use? He's like my favorite diner.
Yeah, they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
At the 49-yard line.
Smith now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Smith's pass.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Throwing now is Gino. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. But you look at this Patriots defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Back to throw, Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now Gino. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Intended for his wideout. He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Smith throwing again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Here we go.
Smith. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. The Raiders at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they fell in the opener. Got back on the beam with a win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Defended by Christian Gonzalez.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
It's now second and
Smith,
10
an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw, and he fires one incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crack the throw?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The Raiders offense ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
To throw is Smith. It's Myers again with another catch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Smith. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now it's Smith. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And you know what I think the defense is saying back to them? Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, putting some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. Out of the gun, Smith. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To the air again, Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get loaded with those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here we go.
Here's Smith. Throw right side looked in here by Besh. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, Smith. That is caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Smith. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because
Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th.
Hey, here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Smith. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
It's a gain of 8.
Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Here's Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Smith's going to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as it comes with a minute 25 left to go in the contest. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Smith to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Genty. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, hey. We're not even set.
They'll go again with Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right.
But Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second-half comeback.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Denver Broncos.
Leading the Raiders sideline, that is head coach Pete Carroll. His guys caught in the mushy middle of the NFL after 4 weeks, sitting at 2-2. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys with the... This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Right to the air with Smith. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Smith's going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Smith yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. And again, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Again, it's Smith to the air. It is caught left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Raiders.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 15-yard line.
Smith back to throw. This one's caught. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First and goal, Raiders.
They are throwing it again. That one connects. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives.
The Raiders, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath. and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Looking to throw, Smith. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here's Smith. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Smith's pass.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the second quarter, but that is enough time to get a drive together. First down, Smith to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Smith's pass.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Smith on first down. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Las Vegas.
Back to throw it. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. And it is picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Smith's pass.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
23 yards. And the Las Vegas.
Smith on first down. He's got a man left. And the Broncos corral it. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return. But so just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed. And they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Cut out left. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And this down to the 4 before being stopped. And this was something we knew pretty early on this season. He was going to accomplish this year barring injury, right? What's impressive is how quickly he's reached that 1,000-yard mark. There's still considerable season left for him to take that total much higher.
Here we go.
From the red zone on first. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. Here we go. Pete Carroll getting his offense set to try for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Gas left. 53. Middle.
Smith's going to throw for it. And he brings it in. They go for two and the tie, and it works out. Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Smith in the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 38-yard line.
From the gun, Smith hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Smith. Ball in left side. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Receiver hauls it in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And again, it's Smith. Throws caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth quarter lead. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Hey, the clip.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. Give it 7. First down, Raiders.
Throwing is Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
13 next.
Back to the air. It's Smith. They did it. He made the interception. And into the end zone he goes. A pick six for Denver. Late in the game, Brock the lead, and if this holds the win... The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And as they return to the field, Brock, he's going to be trying to make up for that pick six. Wants to get them the lead back.
That's exactly the mentality you've got to have as quarterback. In these moments, in the fourth quarter especially, Kate, this is what separates the good ones from the great ones.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
21 yards. And the Raider first down.
Smith setting the throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Smith working quickly here.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action on first down. Throw left side, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Raiders down by only 3. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Smith's going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're gonna have first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
There we go, throw it. Throw it.
Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Play.
Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Back to throw. They're drawn up for him. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
Not a
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys sitting at 3-2 at this point of the season. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd. The Raiders offense set to get going. Winners of 2 straight coming in. And the one this defense will need to contain is this man, their second-year wideout. His performance last week put him over the 1,000-yard threshold for the season. He's really been something.
I would have to agree with that, and there's one word that comes to mind when I think about the season he's had.
Okay.
Consistency.
Yeah. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
A gain of 14. And the Raider first down.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is Brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Now it's Smith. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Smith. This is caught. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers. His 5th touchdown now on the year. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Smith. Quick hitter here. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the Rams' 43-yard line.
Now Geno. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st down, Las Vegas.
Now Smith. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Off of play action, here's Smith. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Geno now to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Rams' 21-yard line.
Tuesday.
Out of the gun, Smith. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game.
Raiders offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. Throwing is Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of
so from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Nifty move. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
17 yards brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is Geno. Short throw caught by Bowers. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7 and the Raiders 1st down.
From the gun, here's Smith. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Smith. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
It's second down.
To throw is Smith. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be touched down here. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
No ball, no ball.
Now Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Smith now to throw. It's Myers again with another catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And he rifles one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Raiders.
Back to throw, Smith. A quick throw, but incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Smith. Open man right side, Myers. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 18. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing again is Smith. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Raiders. Smith now throwing to start the drive. Throwing right, and that's complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A gain of 9.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Come on,
from the 27. Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And a Raider first down.
Back to throw. Smith. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who's the guy that...
And now here come the Raiders. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Smith going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. To the air again, Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 6 yards away. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.
The Raiders game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The media wants his thoughts on what decided this game and where...
welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Raiders sideline, you've got Pete Carroll, of course, well known for the success in these parts with U.S. See the numbers for him in this first quarter of play, and looking to build on him here as they begin with 1st and 10. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, it's Gino. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Working out of the gun, Smith, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
Smith's pass.
The Raiders offense ready to take over for their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. First and 10. On first down, here's Gino to throw.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on second down, Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6. From the pistol, Smith. His throw left side is complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Automatic first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Back is Smith. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Touchdown.
A bunch of times as well.
Touchdown Raiders. Brings up second.
Touchdown, Vegas.
Now it's going to be open man left side. Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. On first down is Smith. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Jacoby Myers, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
On the other side of midfield. Throwing is Smith. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
A second down throw for Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Vegas.
Check 58. There we go. Check 58. Reloading set. Cover set.
To throw, here's Smith. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
2nd and 10.
And that will lead to a second down.
Ready. Cover set.
Back to the air, it's Smith. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
To the air, it's Smith. To the goal line and in. The Raiders offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Smith. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
15.
Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one.
Here we go.
Smith to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Smith now. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Bash. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
24-yard gain on the play.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Now Smith. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Gino. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 24-yard line.
Now, Gino reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Smith now to throw on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Smith. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Gino to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Play action now. It's Gino, who outs another catch for his favorite. Target. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here we go. Tuesday. 390%.
From the gun, it's Gino. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 25, here's second down and 2.
At the Chargers' 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's into traffic, but taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Las Vegas first down.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds. They'll mark him just shy of the 20. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the pistol, Smith. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. Smith got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Smith. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Hart. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back is Smith. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Smith from the gun on third down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Brings up 4th down.
The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
And the Las Vegas first down.
On first down, here's Geno to throw. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Now timeout Vegas.
Down,
that is their second. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Smith now. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Smith. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Raider first down.
Now, Geno. The right side is taken in by Bass. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. Here's Geno. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Raiders.
Geno to throw. Oh, the ball's out. The Chargers have it. And now, following the turnover, we have Oh, this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City. Brissett going to open with a pass. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Brissett gonna throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
19. Okay. 20. Good. Go.
To the air again is Brissett. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. His way quite a bit on that opening drive. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Is there a defensive adjustment? Let's find out. Drive number 2 starts with 1st and 10. Brissett now on 1st down. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Brissett. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Throwing again, Brissett. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Throwing again, Brissett. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And the move.
Las Vegas first down.
Throwing again, Brissett. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And the move this one. We're down inside the 40-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
12X. Go.
Play action, and here's Brissett. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first.
They have looked his way quite a bit in the first half. Already 7 receptions. Quite a start as they begin again with first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. Routs another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. Routs another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Brissett. 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vegas. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. There's that man again. Another catch. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hey, check. Hey, kill. Go.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. His throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now it's Brissett. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
19, okay. 12.
To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Tipped off by Justin Simmons. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
19, set, 20, go.
On play action, Brissett. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again from his own end zone. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, yeah.
Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. On 1st down, we're set. Our throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
3rd down and 9. Throw it, Brissett. Quick throw here is complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10.
19. Got. 19. Set. Go.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. This is caught 2. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 3rd touchdown. Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
19. Good. 120. Good.
Brissett gonna throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down.
19. Set. Go.
Brissett going to throw again. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
19. Set. Well.
To the air again is Brissett. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
20. Go.
Throwing again, Brissett. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll go play action here with Brissett. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. And now the Steelers are going to use their third. Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one.
19, set, 12X, 12X.
On second down, Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a...
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. That was a game that was in doubt till the very end. They were able to hold on, come away with the victory.
Zombie Nation. Nation.